Today I messed up, losing my virginity to a water slide. So do you guys know those water slides that you stand in, and then they suddenly drop you straight down onto the water slide? If not, look them up on YouTube, there's nothing like them. Ah yes, the sweet memories of my first time on one of these. I feel that my mental/emotional scars have healed enough to tell this gem. At the time my girlfriend, now fiancé, worked as a photographer for one of those resorts with the indoor and outdoor water parks. One of her perks was that her and a family member/friend could get into the water park for free, so one hot summer day she had off and we both decided it'd be fun to go there and cool down for the day. While we were there, I discovered one of their most thrilling-looking water slides. Basically you stand in this tube, and then the slide operator presses a button and this slide drops you straight down a good 90 feet, before you actually start going down the water slide. Me, being a thrill seeker, of course had to try it. So I made the great climb up to the top of the slide, stood in line, and finally it was my turn. Once I got in the tube, the operator told me to keep my legs crossed. Now I'm a pretty big heavy guy, so I was like, that's uncomfortable as fuck, I'm not doing that. So there I was standing in the tube, having a panic attack from anticipation, with my legs not crossed. The operator finally presses the button, the bottom opens and I fall straight down the water slide. Very quickly I realized why they have you cross your legs. Water shot so far up my ass, so fast, I swear I tasted it in my mouth. My body raced down that slide, as I questioned every life choice that I have ever made. Once I made it to the bottom, I sat there for a moment, absolutely violated. I felt like someone in an episode of Law and Order, Special Victims Unit. I built up the courage to finally stand up, and all I could feel was the nice warm stream of water mixed with shit, and maybe a little bit of blood shoot out of my ass faster than the steamboat geyser at Yellowstone National Park. I quickly got off the slide and ran to the bathroom, with a trail of shitty water tailing me as the slide operators stared in awe. They had to shut down the slide for the rest of the day, but man was my asshole clean after that. Moral of the story, keep your damn legs crossed on water slides. Too long. Didn't read, went on a waterslide that drops you straight down 90 feet. My ass was violated by the force of the water. As I got off the slide, water, shit, and blood proceeded to shoot out of my ass and they had to shut it down for the day. Edit, thanks for blowing up my post, like I blew up the waterslide, guys, smile at it too. For those of you who are wondering, this occurred at Camelback Resorts on Paradise Plunge, such an ironic name, which can be found here. https://www.camelbackresort.com/waterparks/Poconos Paw Indoor Water Park /slides/ It is in fact a 60-foot drop, but my ass says 90. Finally, yes, I saw the other waterslide post and the comments on a different subreddit. That post is what inspired me to share my own experience here, which is actually quite a common one. Today I messed up by disappointing a man who wanted to get laid by a maid. I'm a professional house cleaner in a large city. My first house today was pretty big, 4,000 plus square foot. I had never cleaned this house before today. It's kind of interesting to clean the home of people you have never actually met while they are not home. I never snoop, but I do learn about people just by the state of their house or whatever is out. These people seemed like they really needed us. I would guess they are busy and don't have much time for cleaning and organizing, but definitely have an active sex life judging by the master bedroom. I love cleaning dirty houses and was like amping myself up doing a mini Rocky training montage warm-up and finding the perfect music to work to, Pantera. I was sweating like 4 hours in, but I was getting this house sparkling. All I had left to clean were the floors when a man walked in. I welcomed him home and let him know I just needed to clean the floors and would be finished soon. He looked super confused and then kind of grinned and asked if I was his birthday gift. I didn't really know what he meant. Maybe his wife scheduled the service on his birthday? I just answered with, maybe. Happy birthday, Mr. Henricks. To which he looked even more confused and told me his name was not Henricks. Well, that's because his next door neighbor, my actual client, is Mr. Henricks. I walked my happy ass into the wrong house and cleaned the hell out of it. And then the guy who lived there came home and thought I was a sex worker role-playing as a house cleaner hired by his wife as a birthday present. I was so totally embarrassed explaining myself to this guy and my boss. The entry instructions in the app said the client wouldn't be home but that there was a key under the mat. There was no key under the mat, but the front door was unlocked. This is not even the first time in my life that I have let myself into the wrong house, although the first time was not a work thing. On the plus side, dude was so happy with how clean his house was that I finished the floors and he paid me what my company would have charged him plus a tip. Too long. Didn't read. I disappointed a man who wanted to get laid by a maid.